So at this point in time, I'm going to try and finish, or at least get in a couple more turns. I'm going to be trying to push to get to Alexandria and Cairo as quickly as I can, because for me to win, I need to hold Cairo. So I'm actually heading towards Cairo. I had technical difficulties at the end of the last video and this video, so it almost feels historical in that my supplies and everything just don't want to work. So anyway, so I advanced from October to December. I have a refit over here, so that cost me 2 supply. To do that, I then have my battle moves, so anything that can only move 2 is going to head here at 1 supply. Two supplies, because remember, each one past the first costs a supply. So that's 2 supplies so far. And then 3, 3, 3. So they're going to go, this will be another 6, so that'll be 8 all up. So I'll have 7 down here. 1, 2, and these are going to head into Al Alamein. So we may as well start here. There's no defensive position, so they're going to be defending on a 3. I'll be attacking on a 2, 2, and a 2. So they're going to then have one battle plan, and then another 2 for the cost of 2 supplies. Oh, that dig in. Salvage. Mine. But 2 are Italian, so that gets me 2, 1 for each, and then for any supply. I'm going to dig in. Oh, so I've only got 2 points. I'm actually going to go cohesion, so I can actually combine that. It's a little bit risky, but what I'll do is, so there's my 2, cohesion and press. So it means I'm going to be 3, 4, I'm going to be 4/2. And they're going to be 3. Now, so I'm a 4/2. So I've destroyed it in 1 hit. I got 2 hits. No, I didn't. That's dig in, so it stops one of them. And they're fighting on a, so that's gone. Oh, and I didn't give them their reinforcement. Okay, this may not go so well for me. Alright. So I've done one hit as the 50th have turned up. And they will always go for the lowest, so it then absorbs the second hit. But it'll be still fighting at a 3. So 2 3s. A 3 and a 1, so that's 2 hits. So I'm going to put one on each of them. Because I bought the press. I'm now 2/2. And I miss completely. And they're a 4/1. They're a 4/1, so they get 1 hit. And then they're a 2, which wipes me both out. Was not the turn that I was looking for. Well, let's see how. Oh, and they get 4 salvage because they did 4 hits on me to wipe me out. They did 2 hits, so each of those will actually will get some upgrades. Okay, so it doesn't tell me that the 50th disappears, so I'm going to assume that they stay there. So we're now going into the second over here, where hopefully things will go better for me. So they have the 70th, so they'll get 1 for that. So he gets +1 defense. Already looking not good. 2 supplies. And ambush. And intel. I have 1, 2 German, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 points to spend. I'm gonna take I'm going to take press for 1, tactics for 1, intel for 2, so that's going to cancel out theirs. So that's 4 out of my, I've got 3 points left before I start spending. So there's my 7. I'm then going to take a dig in to take that ambush hit first. So there's 3 points gone. And we'll see how that goes. So press just in case. Tactics, dig in, overrun. Right, so I'm (5-2) on the first one. 6. Oh, that's actually his roll because they ambushed me, so they missed. Lucky. Alright, now my 5-2. 2 hits, dead. There's 1 hit there, so upgrades. Is it hits or destroyed? They were fortified, so they would have 3 would have gone to a 4, but that's again a 6, 5 because of the overrun, so that would have been a 5. So they've still missed me on that 6. Okay, so for each destroyed, so I did that correctly for them. So I'm gonna take this unit and I'll make it elite. So they're in there. Oops. I was thinking that the battle plans. Non-battle moves. 1. 1. 1. 1. Supply check. 1. So I've got 2 over here, 1 over here, so that's 3. And then I actually shouldn't have put 1 of there, so I'm going to have to take a hit here. So my supply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 times 3 is 42. I hold Fortress to Brook, so that's 44. And there's 5 units up here, so 49. So I can take 30. So out of my 49, that's 15. And then I can get 16, 17, 19. So I've still got 30 points left. And because I hold Fortress Tribulk, I can put 2 up here. Well, I suppose I could put all 3 over there because I've done the supply check. So those 3 can, so I've still got 15, 19, so I've still got 30 points. $28, $26, 23, 21, 20. So if I've got 19 left, so let's just put a 1. So I've actually got 38 more. 36, that'll do. I've got a lot of supplies. Alright, so they're going to refit. So they spend 2 supplies to refit the 50th. Allied operations. Oops. +1 force. I sort of need them to move out, but at the same time it's like I've got to hope that next turn. So Allied orders in Egypt. For Allied forces in Cairo, if 1 or 2 in Cairo, no. If 3 or more, then one with the highest attack value advances. So 2, 1, 2, 2. I think that. So they're going to advance towards my nearest unit, so they'll move into there. And up here, this will be +2 for that group. Six goes to 8. Advance, advance, advance. So they advance. Are they advancing towards me? Or are they advancing towards Tobruk? Closest Axis force. So we're going to have a big combat in Al Alamein. Now, the benefit of this is that while I don't get my attacking roll, I'm only defending, I will get at least a +1. So they're getting 3 battle plans. So they're going to get 5 battle plans. Overrun, ambush, some artillery, some intel, and an air raid. Alright, well I'm gonna basically buy as much as I can because I have a crap ton. So I'm gonna press overrun. I'm gonna dig in. I will work out what my I'll buy it all. Let's see what it comes to. Okay, so my intel and their intel, so that's going to be... Alright, so let's work it out. 1, 4, 7, 8, 11, 13, 16, 17, 19, 21, 25. 26. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, so I need 19 out of here. So my intel and their intel cancel each other out. They are going to ambush me, so they're going to get to go first. So going left to right from here, 5-1 goes to 6-1, so we've got an automatic hit. 5, so I'm going to use my dig in to absorb that hit. Here there are 3, causing 1 hit, and a 2, a 3, so that's a miss. So I've taken 1 hit, and that does count, so I've got to think about who I'm going to take it on. I'll take it on my 3, 3, 2. I'll take it on this armor. So there's my hit. So I'm overrunning, so I count as +1. So it's going to be 4, 4, 4. But let's have a look. I've got artillery. On a 1 or a 2 causes 2 hits. So that's now gone. I've bought 88s, which causes 1 more hit on a 2, so that's 3 hits. Oh, and I've just realized that they've got artillery and air raid, so I'll come back and do those in a minute as well, because that could be very important. So my 88s, then 1 or a 2 for my attack guns. Get a 2, so that's another hit. Or my anti-tank guns, I should say. I've got a disrupt. 1, so that's 2 supplies off them. Not that that's going to do a lot to them. I can air raid on a 1 to 3. I do 1 more hit. Okay, but I have their artillery is a 6, is a miss, and their air raid is a 4, which is a miss. So I've got 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ambush is gone. Air raid artillery is gone. Then now a 3 goes to a 4, 1. So they've actually done a 5, which is a miss, luckily. And on me, I'm now hitting on a 4, goes to a 5, which is 1 hit, and that's enough to take them out. There were 3, but only 1 can get improved. Now here's a choice. I did take exploit, advance if all enemy are destroyed. That means I could go into Cairo and take it out. It's risky, but I think I'm going to have to do it. So they then move into Cairo. So in Cairo, I can then start that all over. So I have 6 points this time because my reduced Tayin don't count. 6. And then I can spend a whole bunch to get pretty much everything back again because I have more than enough supplies over here. So we'll take, well, we'll actually see what they get first. They get 3, 4, because they've only got 4 supplies. Ambush, press, artillery, and what happens if they draw a second? It just says if you draw both of the same one. So technically, unfortunately for them, they do get hit with 2 ambushes. So one of those is going to go, and if I can, I'm going to if I'm lucky, I'll intel that away. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm buying a bit of everything. I've got it all. I've got more than enough because I'm hoping that I can end the game in this combat, so I'm just burning through everything. Now I've just realized, and I'm sure you've already, that I'm actually doing this in their turn. Wow, that power... that exploit is actually quite a very powerful tactic. Right, so if it goes past 3, I'll work out what my victory points are, and if they're dead, not dead, then what my supply points are going to be if they're not dead. So I'm going to use my intel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the press, unfortunately for me. Right, so they're going to roll first, but I'll do their artillery just so I don't forget it. And that's 2 hits. But this will come in the ambush triggers first. And then I have 2, a 1, oops, I should say a 3, a 2, and a 2, and a 3. So I've taken 2 hits. So I'm going to reduce those down. So there's the 2 hits that I've taken from that. Right. So that ambush goes. Intel's gone. So I'm at 88. 2 is 1 hit. Air raid. 5, it's a miss, so that's nothing. My artillery is a miss. My anti-tank gun is a miss. Disrupt. 1 supply. Okay, so I've currently got 1 hit. Alright, over here I get a +1 for overrun, so this is a 4-1. Oh, 2 hits. Then it's a 4-1, 4-2, 5-2. 1 more hit. 4-2 goes to 5-2. 1 more hit. So 5. Lowest, lowest, and then turned over. I then have press. Now this is all simultaneous, so it's pretty much over. So I'll do theirs first on a 2. No. Right, so a 4/1. I'm going to re-roll that. Oh, and I had a dig in that I could have. So my reroll still fails. And then a 1 for the 4-5-2, and that does 2 hits. And the campaign ends and you score victory points when you hold Cairo. So at the end of the turn I hold Cairo, October to December. I think I was lucky that they hadn't gone yet. That would have made things harder for me. I'm still not sure if I'm doing my supply out here correct, because it does allow me a large number of areas to hold. But again, I think initially I may have done that in that first video. So yeah, so there we go. Very enjoyable Field Commander Rommel. Yes, technical difficulties aside, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, hopefully if you've gotten this far, you've enjoyed it too. Yeah, please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see this or any other game, and if I've got it, I'll do it. As I said, it gives me some direction in where the channel might want to go. it's either a game that I've just newly gotten, so it's a nice shiny game to put up, or it's something that I feel like I want to play. Thanks very much, and see you in the next one.